Imagine the world still wrapped in darkness as your alarm rings at 5 a.m. For Sarah, this was the 10th morning she faced the same choice: hit snooze or rise. Today, something shifted. The words, "Own your morning, elevate your life," echoed in her mind, and she chose to get up. This single act, seemingly small, marked the beginning of a transformation. The 5 a.m. club isn't just about waking up early, it's about reclaiming the quietest, most precious hours of the day. Before the world's distractions begin, you have a chance to set the tone for everything that follows. Through stories and practical strategies, this approach shows how a simple morning decision can create a ripple effect of positive change. Lena's story begins in a high-rise apartment that once symbolized her success, but now felt like a prison. As a celebrated tech entrepreneur, she had it all, until betrayal from her investors left her contemplating the unthinkable. In her darkest hour, a ticket to a personal optimization conference offered a glimmer of hope. The words of the spellbinder, the event speaker, resonated deeply. "Life's too short to play small with your talents." This moment became the turning point, reminding us that sometimes we must reach our lowest to find the doorway to transformation. The universe often brings us exactly what we need, even if it doesn't look like what we want. Spellbinder, an enigmatic figure, took the stage with a message that cut through the noise. "You were born into the opportunity and responsibility to become legendary." His words challenged the audience to reclaim their greatness and resist the pull of mediocrity. He spoke of giving, not taking, and of doing heroic work that benefits others. True leadership, he insisted, isn't about titles but about mastery and refusing to let negativity steal your sense of awe. Even as he collapsed mid-speech, his message lingered, a call to awaken the dormant hero within each of us. Greatness, he reminded us, is our birthright, waiting to be claimed. After the chaos of the Spellbinder's collapse, Alina found herself outside the conference center with an artist she'd just met. Their conversation was soon joined by a homeless man with a strikingly expensive watch. Despite his appearance, he spoke with wisdom and confidence, claiming to have built his fortune thanks to the Spellbinder's teachings. He invited Alina and the artist to his oceanside compound, promising to teach them the 5 a.m. method. Sometimes, the most profound changes come from the most unexpected encounters. What seems like chance can become the catalyst for a journey that transforms not only our mornings, but our entire lives. Next morning, Alina and the artist met the homeless man, now revealed as a billionaire in disguise, at 5 a.m. A Rolls-Royce picked them up, shattering their assumptions. As they walked along a secluded beach, he explained that society sells us the lie that pleasure is preferable to hard work and reinvention. He drew a triangle in the sand: awareness, choices, results. With better awareness, we make better choices, leading to better results. Legendary achievers, he explained, focus on the details others ignore. The journey from mediocrity to mastery begins with stripping away the non-essential and embracing discomfort as a path to growth. As the sun rose, the billionaire shared a hard truth. Most people can't stand themselves, so they avoid solitude and fill their lives with distractions. Alina admitted her life felt overwhelming and complicated, drained by technology and constant busyness. The paradox of modern achievement is that we climb ladders of success only to find they're leaning against the wrong walls. True mastery isn't about doing more, but about becoming more focused, disciplined, and alive to the wonder in each moment. The courage to face ourselves in solitude is the first step toward breaking old patterns and moving from mediocrity to mastery. In their third 5 a.m. meeting, the billionaire introduced the core of his philosophy, the 20-20-20 formula. The first hour of the day, the victory hour, is divided into 3 20-minute segments. First, move, engage in sweaty exercise to reduce stress and boost brain function. Second, reflect, journal, meditate, or plan your day to reconnect with your highest self. Third, grow, read, listen, or study to expand your knowledge and skills. This structure isn't just about productivity, it's about intentional living. By claiming the first hour for self-development, we shift from living by default to living by design. Billionaire explained that all change follows a predictable pattern: hard at first, messy in the middle, and beautiful at the end. It takes about 66 days for a new habit to become automatic, as the brain rewires itself through neuroplasticity. During this period, persistence is key. The hours that most people waste, the top performers treasure. 5 a.m. is the time of least distraction and greatest peace. The goal isn't just to rise early, but to rise as the person you're capable of becoming. This method is more than a schedule. It's a philosophy of intentional, purpose-driven living. By dedicating the first hour of the day to self-development, we move from reacting to the world's demands to proactively designing our lives. The 5 a.m. method isn't just about productivity hacks. It's about creating a foundation for excellence that ripples through every aspect of life. When we show up for ourselves before the world wakes, we set the tone for the day and build the discipline needed for long-term success. This simple shift in how we approach our mornings can transform not just what we accomplish, but who we become in the process. Months later, the entrepreneur and artist, now married, traveled with their mentor to a vineyard in South Africa. The billionaire introduced them to the concept of the twin cycles of growth. the high excellence cycle, HEC, and the deep refueling cycle, DRC. Greatness isn't just about performing at elite levels, it's about mastering the rhythm of intense focus followed by deep recovery. Like farmers who let soil rest after harvest, we need periods of renewal to sustain peak performance. Secret to lasting success is not relentless action, but knowing when to push and when to rest. Billionaire explained that muscles grow not during exercise, but during rest. The same principle applies to creativity, productivity, and leadership. By alternating periods of focused work with deep recovery, we allow our talents to flourish. He encouraged taking at least 2 full days off each week, 0 device days, and longer breaks every quarter. During these renewal cycles, we do our best thinking and gain our greatest insights. True mastery is found not in perpetual motion, but in the wisdom to balance engagement with release, creating a sustainable rhythm for lifelong performance. As they walked through the vineyard, the billionaire shared stories of great thinkers who valued play: Einstein sailing, Aristotle walking, Wozniak playing polo. Play isn't a waste, it's essential for creativity and innovation. The artist realized that his best ideas came during breaks, not during periods of exhaustion. By alternating focused creation with complete disconnection, he unlocked new levels of creativity. The lesson: follow your joy, trust what makes you happy, and spend time in nature. Magic happens when we reconnect with wonder and allow ourselves space to play. Robin Island, the trio stood in Nelson Mandela's cell, reflecting on the power of legacy. The billionaire explained that all great leaders have faced extreme suffering, but they used their circumstances to heal and uplift themselves. He drew a circle filled with virtues like courage, forgiveness, service, and integrity. Leadership, he said, is for everyone. Each of us must rise each morning and do everything we can to unfold our genius, deepen our character, and elevate our spirits. The journey to becoming a hero begins with a single decision each day. Billionaire urged Alina and the artist to become citizens of the territory of legacy, not just tourists. Distinguished heroes are those who commit to mastery, creativity, and service for a lifetime. He encouraged them to stop postponing their greatness and to make their leap into the rare air of the world's finest leaders. His message was clear. Today is the moment to become sublimely creative, pristinely productive, and decadently decent. The journey to legacy starts now, with the choices we make each morning. 3 months later, news arrived that Stone Riley, the billionaire, had passed away peacefully. He had been suffering from a rare disease, known only to his closest friend. Before his death, he liquidated his business empire and donated everything to charity, leaving his oceanside compound to Alina and the artist. On the day of his passing, witnesses saw doves, butterflies, and a double rainbow over Rome, a fitting tribute to a life dedicated to service and transformation. His legacy lived on in the lives he touched and the lessons he shared. 5 years after Stone Riley's passing, Alina's company had become iconic, and the artist was celebrated in his field. They named their son Stone, honoring the mentor who changed their lives. Every morning, they rose at 5 a.m., continuing the ritual that had brought them clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Their story is a testament to the power of consistent, intentional action. The true measure of a legacy isn't what we accumulate, but who we become and how many lives we touch along the way. 5 a.m. Club offers a blueprint for personal awakening. Through the intertwined stories of an entrepreneur, an artist, and a billionaire, we see that transformation doesn't require extraordinary circumstances, just extraordinary commitment to ordinary actions. The 20-20-20 formula provides structure, but the magic is in the daily commitment. Mastery is not a destination but a rhythm, a continuous dance between focus and renewal. By rising before the sun, we claim ownership of our day and step into the hero's journey that awaits us. Small daily improvements compound into extraordinary results. The simple act of rising early sets off a domino effect that influences every aspect of life. By owning the morning, we create space for reflection, growth, and intentional action. This ripple effect extends beyond productivity. It shapes our mindset, relationships, and sense of purpose. The journey begins with a single decision, repeated consistently, until it becomes a way of life. 5 a.m. Club is proof that transformation is possible for anyone willing to show up for themselves. One of the core lessons from the 5 a.m. Club is that willpower is like a muscle. It can be strengthened with practice. Each morning you rise early, you build discipline and resilience. Over time, these small victories accumulate, making it easier to resist distractions and stay focused on what matters. The process isn't always comfortable, but the discomfort is a sign of growth. By training your willpower daily, you prepare yourself to tackle bigger challenges and achieve your highest potential. Solitude is often misunderstood as loneliness, but in the context of the 5 a.m. Club, it's a powerful tool for self-discovery and renewal. The quiet hours before dawn offer a rare opportunity to connect with your inner self, free from external distractions. In this space, you can reflect, set intentions, and gain clarity on your goals. Embracing solitude is essential for creativity, focus, and personal growth. It's in these moments of quiet that we find the wisdom and strength to move forward. Many people remain stuck in mediocrity because they avoid the discomfort of growth. The 5 a.m. Club challenges us to break free from superficial thinking and embrace the details that lead to excellence. By focusing on awareness, making better choices, and pursuing mastery, we move beyond average results. The journey isn't about adding more to our lives, but about stripping away what's unnecessary and focusing on what truly matters. Excellence is a habit, built one morning at a time. 20-20-20 formula is the heart of the 5 a.m. method. The first 20 minutes are dedicated to movement, exercise that wakes up the body and mind. The next 20 are for reflection, journaling, meditation, or planning. The final 20 are for growth, reading, learning, and skill building. This simple structure ensures that you start each day with energy, clarity, and purpose. Over time, these habits compound, leading to greater productivity, creativity, and fulfillment. Starting your day with movement is a game changer. Exercise not only boosts your physical health, but also reduces stress and sharpens your mind. The release of endorphins and BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, enhances cognitive function, setting you up for a productive day. Even a short workout can make a big difference. By prioritizing movement in the first 20 minutes, you give yourself a head start while most people are still asleep. Second segment of the Victory Hour is dedicated to reflection. Journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence allows you to process your thoughts, set intentions, and plan your day. In a world filled with noise, this quiet time becomes your competitive advantage. Reflection helps you reconnect with your highest self and ensures that your actions align with your values and goals. It's a practice that brings clarity and peace to your mornings. Final 20 minutes of the 20-20-20 formula are for growth. This is your time to read, listen to podcasts, or study the habits of masters in your field. Continuous learning is the key to staying ahead and adapting to change. The leader who learns the most wins. By dedicating time each morning to personal development, you ensure that you're always growing, evolving, and ready to seize new opportunities. Building a new habit isn't easy, but understanding the process makes it manageable. The billionaire described 3 phases: destruction hard at first, installation messy in the middle, and integration gorgeous at the end. It takes about 66 days for a habit to become automatic. During this time, your brain is rewiring itself. The key is persistence. Show up every day, even when it's uncomfortable. Over time, the routine becomes second nature, and the benefits compound. Resistance is a natural part of change. When you start waking up at 5 a.m., your mind and body will push back. The key is to anticipate discomfort and push through it. Each time you overcome resistance, you build mental toughness and resilience. Remember, the hardest part is often just getting started. Once you establish the habit, it becomes easier, and the rewards become more apparent. Embrace the struggle as a sign that you're growing. Automaticity is the point at which a behavior becomes automatic. Scientists have found that it takes about 66 days for a new habit to reach this stage. During this period, your brain is forming new neural pathways. The more consistently you practice the habit, the stronger these pathways become. Eventually, the routine requires less effort and becomes a natural part of your day. Understanding this process helps you stay motivated during the challenging early stages. Sustaining peak performance requires more than just hard work. It demands regular renewal. The billionaire's lesson on the twin cycles of growth emphasized the importance of alternating between periods of intense focus and deep recovery. This rhythm mirrors the natural world, where seasons of abundance are followed by rest. By honoring our need for renewal, we avoid burnout and maintain high levels of creativity and productivity over the long term. Truly recharge, the billionaire recommended taking at least 2 full days off each week, 0 device days. During these times, disconnect from technology and immerse yourself in activities that bring joy and relaxation. Whether it's spending time in nature, reading, or simply being present with loved ones, these breaks are essential for mental and emotional renewal. By making rest a priority, you return to your work with fresh energy and new insights. In addition to weekly breaks, the billionaire advocated for longer periods of renewal every quarter. For decades, he took June, July, and August to vacation, sailing, biking, reading, and swimming. These extended breaks allowed him to do his best thinking and gain his greatest insights. Quarterly renewal is a powerful way to step back, reflect, and recharge, ensuring that you return to your work with renewed passion and perspective. Mastery is not a straight line. It's a rhythm of engagement and release. Like the heartbeat or the changing seasons, our lives flourish when we honor this natural cycle. The 5 a.m. Club teaches that true excellence is found in the balance between pushing forward and pulling back. By embracing this rhythm, we create a sustainable path to high performance and fulfillment, not just for a season, but for a lifetime. Leadership is about more than achievement. It's about character. The billionaire's final lesson centered on virtues like courage, forgiveness, service, and integrity. These qualities are the foundation of true leadership and legacy. By cultivating these virtues, we not only elevate ourselves but also inspire others to do the same. Leadership is a daily practice, built through the choices we make each morning and the way we show up for others. True heroism isn't reserved for those who perform grand gestures on global stages. It's available to anyone who chooses to rise each day with intention, face their fears with courage, and serve others with compassion. The journey to becoming a hero in your own life begins with a single decision: to own your morning and elevate your life. In doing so, you illuminate the path for others to follow. You commit to the 5 a.m. club. The benefits extend far beyond your own life. Your increased energy, focus, and positivity influence those around you: family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. The ripple effect of your transformation can inspire others to pursue their own growth and excellence. By becoming the best version of yourself, you contribute to a better world, one morning at a time. Mentors play a crucial role in our journey to mastery. The billionaire in the 5 a.m. club served as a guide, challenging his proteges to push beyond their limits and embrace new possibilities. A good mentor provides wisdom, support, and accountability. Seek out mentors who inspire you and be willing to learn from their experiences. In turn, share your knowledge with others, continuing the cycle of growth and transformation. Growth rarely happens in comfort zones. The 5 a.m. club teaches that embracing discomfort is essential for personal and professional development. Whether it's waking up early, facing difficult truths, or pushing through resistance, discomfort is a sign that you're stretching beyond your current limits. Each time you step outside your comfort zone, you expand your capacity for greatness. Embrace the challenge. It's where transformation begins. Consistency is the secret ingredient to lasting change. The 5 a.m. club isn't about occasional bursts of effort, but about showing up every day, no matter what. Each morning you rise early, you reinforce your commitment to your goals. Over time, these small, consistent actions add up to significant results. Consistency builds trust in yourself and creates momentum that carries you forward, even when motivation fades. Morning ritual is a personal blueprint for success. The 5 a.m. club provides a framework, but it's up to you to tailor it to your needs and goals. Experiment with different activities: exercise, journaling, reading, meditation, and find what works best for you. The key is to be intentional and consistent. A well-designed morning ritual sets the tone for the rest of your day and helps you stay aligned with your highest aspirations. Most people start their day in reaction mode, checking emails, responding to messages, and letting the world dictate their priorities. The 5 a.m. club flips this script, encouraging you to begin each day in creation mode. By focusing on your own growth and goals before the world wakes, you take control of your time and energy. This proactive approach leads to greater productivity, creativity, and fulfillment throughout the day. Clarity is one of the greatest gifts of a strong morning routine. When you start your day with intention, you gain a clear sense of purpose and direction. This clarity helps you make better decisions, stay focused on your priorities, and avoid distractions. The quiet hours before dawn are the perfect time to reflect, plan, and set your intentions for the day ahead. With clarity, you move through your day with confidence and purpose. Ultimate promise of the 5 a.m. club is that by owning your morning, you elevate your entire life. The benefits go beyond productivity. They touch every area, from health and relationships to creativity and legacy. The journey isn't always easy, but the rewards are profound. By rising early, embracing discomfort, and committing to daily growth, you unlock your potential and create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. As you transform your own life, you naturally inspire others to do the same. Your commitment to growth, discipline, and service becomes a beacon for those around you. The 5 a.m. club isn't just about personal success, it's about creating a ripple effect that uplifts families, teams, and communities. By stepping into your own greatness, you light the way for others to follow, creating a legacy that endures. Every morning is a new opportunity to step into the hero's journey. The 5 a.m. club invites you to rise before the sun, claim ownership of your day, and pursue your dreams with courage and commitment. The path isn't always easy, but it's filled with moments of growth, discovery, and transformation. By showing up for yourself each day, you become the hero of your own story and inspire others to do the same. Journey of the 5 a.m. club is an invitation to transform your life, one morning at a time. You don't need extraordinary circumstances, just the willingness to commit to ordinary actions, performed consistently. By embracing the 20-20-20 formula, honoring the rhythm of work and renewal, and cultivating virtues of leadership and service, you unlock your potential and create a legacy that matters. The choice is yours. Rise before the sun, own your morning, and step into the greatness that awaits.